So why is this Ford Fiesta ST worth £30,000? Well, let's go through this Auto Trader search for all the Fiesta STs. Now, £30,000 is ridiculous. Bear in mind, sort of like a brand new base ST3, you're looking about £26,500, around about that sort of money, which is quite expensive, to be honest with you. But this car is for £30,000. Now, to get straight to the point, this is due to the supply issue that you may or may not have heard about. New cars are very, very hard to come by. Simple as that. And as a result, sometimes people and manufacturers or dealers are charging more, such like this dealership here in Portsmouth. And not only that though, but check out this 1 litre MHEV, I don't know, multi-hybrid electric vehicle, I guess that is. 29 grand. This is a Ford Fiesta. You've got to be kidding. But let's just check out this 30,000. I've got some others to show through as well. But yeah, 30,000 for an ST3. It's a 3-door as well, so it's not even a 5-door, which would actually, well, a 5-door would increase the price, but Ford have stopped selling 3-doors, so 3-doors are actually not a bad car to get. This one's in black, and obviously you would beat the queue, the car would be ready to go. Now, the strange thing that dealers do, that picture here looks exactly like that picture. I don't really understand it, how they work it. Either way, they've got paid for an Auto Trader ad for a 30 grand Fiesta ST. I mean, I just think it's ridiculous personally, but it's where we are. Great car, loved it, driven it on the channel, really enjoyed it, but £30,000, no chance. No chance. Next one is the VW Golf R Mark 8. Now, I've been following this for quite a while and I fancy doing a little bit of an update. Now, the most expensive one from 2022 for sale is £55,290 from Bolton. And that's got a Krapovich exhaust, performance pack, all the options. There's also one from a private seller, and that's £55,000, but that's slightly less than what it was. It used to be £60,000 for the top whack of these, but so slightly come down, I guess, for the Golf Rs. I wonder if that's just because there's more knocking around. I don't know. It's saying 85 cars for sale. Yeah, and I've searched specifically for Golf R after 2021, so more sort of around. That's probably why. Another one to sort of check is Audi RS3s. Again, I've searched 2022. There's 97 cars. £75,000 is the most. I mean, again, due to supply and demand, dealers are taking their chances. And if you, well, actually, I was just about to say, I thought that was the same people doing the same thing. But yeah, £75,000 if you want an A3 saloon. Lovely car. I mean, looks so mean. I mean, it's really wide at the front, really well coveted. Please don't pay these prices unless, you know, you're happy to. I mean, that's got carbon ceramics, which is pretty crazy. But 30 grand for a Ford Fiesta is really disappointing to kind of see in 2022. I'm filming this on the 23rd of May 2022. You know, I was at a fast forward event yesterday in Bewley in the New Forest, and it was fantastic and it was great just to see all the owners, all the enthusiasts. But to be honest, they're all coveted over the slightly older cars, like obviously the Focus RSs. You've got the Mark 7.5 Fiestas are so highly sought after, and they're everywhere. There are a few Mark 8s, but not as many as I thought. And yeah, I think that's what people like. They like the passion, they like the community. But even now, because of the last 2 years or so of cars just not getting into circulation, there's just not many of them. But yeah, £30,000 is not where my money would go on a fast forward. If you've got £30,000 to spend on one, I would look for a Focus RS, which I am going to do. Let's see how much a Focus RS is. Well, actually, a Focus, hang on, £42,000 for a Focus ST, and there's two. One in Sheffield and one in Eastleigh. £42,000. Wow, I'm literally just absolutely stunned. 42 grand. Yeah. And a lot of it is, you see that screen, that's a screen built in Ukraine. So there's obviously a supply issue there with that not being built. The biggest issue I see with all of these high prices, and one of the reasons why I personally still feel the car market as a mass market will still decline, is just because of the cost of living and inflation. You know, people with families who have to choose between, you know, bread on the table or a nice car are going to pick bread on the table. Ultimately, a car, even a £5 grand car, can do, I say a £5 grand car as if it's nothing, it's still a fair amount of money, but it can do pretty much everything. They're very reliable, they work and they do things, you know, and Yeah, I can't really believe it. It sort of takes the fun particularly for enthusiasts out of it, particularly if you don't understand money and you end up getting into a car like this. You click and sign a finance agreement and you don't realise that your total amount payable is far more important than your monthly payments, because you are paying that whether you want to or not. That is what you've signed up for. Yeah, real shame. Let me know what you think in the comments.